Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a classic, completely powerful story. It's a literal masterclass in human resilience. We're going to strip away all the extra noise to look at the raw, underlying mechanics of determination. Because this isn't just about surviving, you know? It's an actual blueprint for thriving when the deck is entirely stacked against you. So let's explore the anatomy of a true underdog.
I mean, what does it actually take to succeed when the entire world seems to doubt you? It's an incredibly heavy question. We've all faced that wall of skepticism, right? Whether it's from our peers, from society, or honestly just that little voice inside our own heads. We're going to answer this question today, not with some abstract theories, but with a concrete, real-world example.
Okay, let's dive into this with Section 1. Meet Ethan Walker.
Let's take a look at the two main pillars of our story here. On one side, we've got 17-year-old Ethan Walker. He comes from pretty severe poverty. You usually see him in the same worn-out hoodie and battered old shoes. But internally, the kid is quietly, intensely hardworking, with this massive dream of success. That quiet ambition is really his engine. And then on the other side is his mother. She's 45, grinds through hard physical work every single day, and honestly, she plays the most vital role in this whole thing. She provides endless, totally unwavering support. So those are our pillars. Ethan's drive, held up entirely by his mom's fierce backing.
Moving right along to Section 2, Facing the Odds.
Now, Ethan's daily routine is just a grueling marathon. Picture this. In the morning, he walks to school literally being laughed at by peers who throw absolute venom at him, telling him he'll never be successful. Then in the afternoon, while all the other kids are just hanging out or relaxing, Ethan is working these physically demanding small jobs. We're talking cleaning tables, carrying heavy boxes, just to help make ends meet. And at night, he doesn't sleep. He studies completely alone under this weak, flickering light. But here is the most remarkable detail from the source. Despite all that mockery, despite the bone-deep exhaustion, his spirit remains totally unbroken. He actually keeps smiling through it all.
Which brings us to Section 3, the breaking point.
But then, one day, despite all those long nights under that terrible light, despite the exhausting manual labor and just relentless focus, he fails an important test, and he feels completely broken. This right here is the absolute abyss of his journey. You can almost feel the weight of that failure pulling him down. When you've sacrificed literally everything, when you've endured the laughter and the utter exhaustion, and your absolute best effort still isn't enough, that is the exact moment most people quit. For Ethan, that trademark smile finally fades.
But it is exactly in this dark abyss that his mother steps in with a defining truth. She tells him, failure is not the end. Giving up is the end. She delivers this with so much warmth, but undeniable authority too. She fundamentally redefines what failure even means for him. Failing a test? Well, that's just a temporary event. Giving up, on the other hand, is a permanent choice. And man, her intervention stops his downward spiral dead in its tracks.
And this brilliantly illustrates Section 4, the comeback.
The actual mechanics of his comeback over the following months are incredibly straightforward. There are no magic life hacks here, just superhuman dedication. Step 1, studying harder. He simply doubles down on the effort. Step 2, no distractions. He cuts out literally anything that doesn't serve his goal, which means putting any kind of social life or gaming totally on ice. And Step 3, which is definitely the hardest of all, no excuses. He doesn't blame his old shoes, the terrible lighting at home, or those mocking classmates. He takes extreme, 100% ownership of his situation.
And guess what? All of that extreme dedication absolutely pays off. Months later, the results come in, and Ethan passes with top marks. This triumphant resolution completely shatters the expectations of everyone around him. I mean, it totally shocks the very students who previously spent their mornings mocking his ambitions.
Those exact same students who told him he'd never be successful approach him in absolute awe. They're asking him, "How did you do it?" And Ethan, with that trademark smile finally back on his face, delivers a simple, unshakable truth. Just 4 words: I never gave up. He doesn't brag, he doesn't rub it in their faces at all. He just states his methodology, plain and simple.
So the crucial point is found in Section 5, the ultimate takeaway.
The source text distills this whole journey down into 3 universally applicable lessons that we can all use. First up, hard work beats excuses. Look, excuses might protect your ego in the short term, sure, but hard work is literally the only thing that moves the needle. Second, poor today doesn't mean poor forever. Your current circumstances absolutely do not dictate your final destination. Ethan's old hoodie was his starting line, okay, not his finish line. And finally, never give up on your dream. Just like his mom taught him, a failure is really just a bruised knee. Giving up is the only true end to the race.
So, I want to leave you with this echoing question right now. What is your dream? And are you actually ready to drop your excuses to get it? Ethan Walker walked through sheer exhaustion, cruel mockery, and outright failure to reach his destination. The blueprint is right in front of us. The only question remaining is whether you're willing to apply it to your own life. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning and keep pushing forward.